Hi everyone, I'm Kelly. Thank you very much for joining me here. This is the video for 12 Days of Craftmas for the 20th of December. I've got a project box here. This is what I do for quilts and quilting projects. So I'm going to start a Christmas quilt a little bit for this video. And my earrings today are these jingly balls. These are from Avon. Way back, I've had them for years. They do make a bit of noise. I don't know if you can see good enough. I'll show you this closer in a sec. Hold on. This quilt pattern is called Cherish. It's by Villa Rosa Designs. I've covered up the cutting instructions and whatnot because I bought this pattern and I'm not going to give you those. That's copyright violation. But you can see how there's a long strip and then the rest of the quilt is rectangles and squares. I'll show you my fabrics. For the long strip across the quilt, I'm going to use this big print. I think that's what the pattern was kind of meant for, use a big print and then coordinate the rest of them. I'm just putting them back in the box to keep everything tidy as we go. And then these fabrics, are going to be all of my squares and rectangles. I don't really know yet which ones are going to be which, and I also haven't dived fully into the pattern, but I got a nice... It's sort of, this red is kind of almost like linen looking. So it's got a bit of character, but it's basically plain red, and it goes nice with the baubles on there. I have this red with gold on it. Also pretty. A kind of silvery print, because some of the balls on there are silver. On the big print, I mean, they're silver. And then there's this green print. That's the same as the red one with the holly on it. There's this green print that has snowflakes on it. And this sort of shimmery, kind of opally looking, but that kind of goes with the creamy sort of colored balls on the big fabric. I think it'll all look okay together. I've been washing and starching these fabrics and cutting out strips as per the pattern instructions. The layout has 4 rows of the rectangle and squares. It's hard to see on this printout, but there's a rectangle, a square, and a square to start with. And the pattern says you can mix them up like this, if you want. Another option is to have all 4 rows exactly the same. For example, the shimmery gold have a rectangle starting in exactly the same place each row. Then a red print, then this green print, then maybe the other red square here, or the other green print, and then I believe it calls for another rectangle that goes there. Possibilities, but I haven't decided yet. However, that's the end of this video. And in the future, you will see a full video of me making up the quilt, including borders, which I'm adding myself, and we'll carry on from there. For now, though, that's it. Thanks for hanging in so far.